Hello everybody, and welcome to Angels News. Today is Tuesday, the 19th of October, 2021, and I'm very happy to see you joining me. So if you've seen me already, please say hi and send some hearts, and you can obviously share as well. I'm Rakefet Beka Moses, for whom that don't know me. I'm a spiritual guide. I'm a teacher for practical channeling. And we are here every Tuesday, and I love it that I see you joining me. Here I see you joining me now. It's wonderful to see you. Okay, so say hi because I see that you are here with me, but I still don't see your comments. So write down to me so I can know you are here. Oh, now I see that. Okay, that's great. So hello, Teen and Anna, and I see that there are more people, but I can't see your comments yet, but I will probably see it soon. So shall we start? Okay, so on this Sunday, we got a message from Bathsheba. And Bathsheba, she was the wife of King David and the mother of Shlomo, the king. And it was a very interesting message because she talked to us about being in the light. And when we have a light on us, and on one side we feel the light, we see it, and then on the other side there is a shadow created. And the shadow is actually our fears, it's not the darkness. And she said, and one of the things that they talked to us today more about is that when we are here and this time that we are in now is a time that we see more darkness, we see more fears, because we are able to deal with those fears and now we are able to change them. So wow, I see a lot of people joining me more. Hello. So at this time, what is happening now is that we have gone through a lesson of survival. Our world had gone through lessons of survival, and after that of self-proof. And now we're going to a lesson of unity. And the lesson of unity means that we are affecting one another. So we need to see the darkness. We need to see the fears in other people's lives so that we can enlighten those people and help them go through their fears. So it's important for us to remember that when we see someone in his dark side, okay, someone else's dark side, we see fears, our own fears or other people's fears, it means that we need to send light to those places, because it's time for us to unite and to help one another to bring the light that we have inside of us to the world. So she said, Batsheva said on Sunday that we are going to see a lot of fears now. And we need to remember that the creation itself is unconditional love. This is the first thing that we need to remember. The creation is unconditional love. Unconditional love is only light. But darkness is a part of light because it's fears that help us to point out what we need to accurate more in our life, what we need to change in our life, what is not accurate at the moment. So when we feel that we are stuck, when we feel that we are afraid, when we see other people suffer, when we see suffer in the world and it showed to us, that means that we have the ability to change that and affect that in a positive way. So what we need to remember, the first thing that you want us to know is that at this time we will see more darkness, more fear. But the fear is a part of the light. It's the part that is asking us to enlighten, to send love and light and compassion to, and tenderness even, to those dark places, to those fears or that person, even if myself, to send them compassion in order to help people to go through that part in their life and to connect again to the light. So the entire creation is only love, is unconditional love, is light. And at this time, we are ready to look at the fears in the eyes and say, I don't let you rule me. I see you. I understand that you are here to help me be more accurate in my decisions, in the way that I feel, in the way that I think, in the way that I look at things. I understand that something that I'm doing right now in my life is not accurate. And I'm ready to open my eyes and to see how to send more light into those places. And when we remember that the creation itself is unconditional love, so when we see something dark, it's not evil. We know it's only fears. And people, when people come here to this planet, this earth, They are pure love, because the souls are unconditional love. All the people is pure love, made of pure love. The light of God inside of us is only pure love. When we come here to this world, we start experiencing all kind of things in our life that bring us to act in some ways that we can look and say, this is not a good way to act, this is bad, this is evil, this is all kind of thing, this is darkness. But we need to remember that the base, that we all started from a certain point of view of unconditional love, of creation. And when we are here, we are choosing our lessons. When we come here, we choose our lessons, and sometimes it takes us to a different path, a path of fear. And when we are in the path of fear, we can make wrong decisions, and we can also make decisions that look for other people as wrong, or as frightened, or as something bad. And when we, the people that are ready to hear more, okay, the people that are here with me and joining all the time, so that's great. Please share and tag more people. I see more people joining all the time. So when we are here, ready to listen, ready to open our eyes, open our ears, and to really see those places in other people, those fears, not darkness, it's fears in other people, we are ready to help them go through to this process of turning themselves again to the light. Because when we are standing here and the light is very, very strong, the shadow is very, very dark. And when the light is going far away, the shadow is going far away. So when we are here and the light is very strong, we know that the light is asking us, please look at the light. Please don't be afraid. We're asking you to shine. We're asking you to show who you are. And you will see more darkness. You will see all the places that you are afraid of, because it's time to be more accurate in your life. It's time to deal with those places that scares you, and not let them dominate you. And you're not your fears. We are not our fears. We are more than that. We are the light that is inside of us. Those fears are here to help us be more accurate. So when we see those places of darkness, even if it's in our own life, even if it's in another people, even if it's in someone else's that we don't even know who we are, okay? It can be someone that is in the government, for instance, or in another side of the world. We are ready to see it because we have the ability to help. We have the ability to change. And people say sometimes, well, how can I help the people in the other side of the world that they are starving? Starting by looking and seeing and sending them love, sending them the unconditional love, just by energetically sending it to them, because then they will be able to get stronger with the unconditional love vibrations that they will receive, and find their own solutions, be more accurate in their decisions. And I know that it sounds like we are a really small part in the world. How can we affect them? But we can affect them. So we really need to trust the creation and the light entities that are coming to us every week and asking us, remember, you're all affecting one another. You're influencing other people in the other side of the world as much as they are influencing our life. So they influence us. We need to remember that we influence them as well. And if we see those things, just think about it, okay? About, I don't know, 20 years ago or 100 years ago, other people wouldn't know what is happening in the other side of the world. So they weren't concerned about sickness that there is another side of the world, about poverty, about all kind of things, because they didn't know about it, okay? Not 20 years, go back hundreds of years. But now we are able to see that, because we are able to change that, because we have the ability to do things. It's not just going and doing things there. It's starting by seeing and caring and sending unconditional love. So this is the major thing that they really want us to remember at this time, that when we are standing in the light is so strong, and the fears will be very dark as well. And we should not be afraid of them. We should look at them in the eyes and say, I see you. I understand you're here to help me be more accurate in my life, and I will do what I need to do in order to be more accurate and to show my light. So this is the first thing. The second thing is to really remember that we are here in order to show who we are. We are here to create. We are here to bring that light into a bigger light, to influence other people's life. We are here to show who we are. We are not here to be shy. We are not here to hide. We are not here to be good just to ourselves. We are here to be good for other people. We are here to help other people. Because in this lesson of unity, we are all together. We are not separate. And what we are going through now is showing us how united we are when the entire world is on lockdown. It doesn't matter who we are and what is our how much money we have and what is our color of skin. It doesn't matter. Any of it doesn't matter, because we're in lockdown at the same time. And more than that, now we need to decide, are we going to be separated by our opinions, or are we going to unite? And before we will be united, things will separate us, because we will have to fight. We will have to see that it's our decision to be united. It's not something that someone else is forcing us. It's not something that we do day to day and we are so used to be together. We are here because we choose to be united. We are in this lesson of unity. We have to choose that. We have to choose to respect to respect each other, and to know that we need to bring our light into the light, into action, to fulfill who we are. And when we remember that, the third thing is that we need to remember that other people have their light too. And it's not only that we want to let them show who they are, it's more than that. We want to help them show their light. We want to help them see the light that they have in them. So compliment people. Please compliment as many people as you can every day. It doesn't cost any money. It doesn't harm anyone just to say to someone, you have beautiful eyes, you have a beautiful shirt, you talk really well, I love the way you pronounce things. So really show other people the good things that they have in them, and make other people happy by complimenting them. It will make them feel more unconditional love to themselves, and will help them bring their light out and show who they are. And this is the lesson of unity. It means I know I have a light in me and I'm ready to show it, but I really want to see also the light in other people. I really want to help them see the light in them. And when we are here in this world and we are experiencing all this crazy things here in Israel, I don't know how it is in your country, but we're experiencing all kind of really difficult tests, I can say, okay, lessons here. And we need to remember that we can only see things from where we are standing. And if we will change the place that we are standing, we will see something completely different. There's two sides to every coin, and you can see one from one side and something completely different from the other side. And we need to remember to not let this confuse us. Everything that is happening now is happening for our highest benefit. And we are strong enough to be in this time, to be here now, because we have the ability to create the unity that we are here now to learn how to be in. And it's even more than that, because today in the morning when I did the Angels News in Hebrew, I asked them if there is one more thing that's important for us to know. And what they said is that we see the world as a time of past, future, present. We see the world in a linear way. Okay, it's like a line. We have the past, we have the present, we have the future. But there is no time. Everything is happening now. All the time, there's only now. It's not that it's straight line, it's a spiral. And we know already, we are learning how to walk in that spiral and to go up and up and up all the time. And the lesson of unity is around us. It's in this spiral. We are now in this lesson, but we are already done it. We are already united. We are already united. The entire world, we already learned how to do that. We know how to do it. We just need to remember now. And they said that what we see now is like someone is showing us with a flashlight that we are still not united, because someone is showing us with the flashlight only a certain part of time, only a certain part of the spiral. We see only that now. But if we will see unity in our life in different places, and we will be able to change the place where the flashlight is showing, we will be able to see that we are already united, and we will actually make it bigger. We will bring more vibration to that lesson, and it will make it here faster. So what I ask us to do is to look at our life now, this week, only this week. Have you seen an act of unity, united? Have you felt that feeling that you are united with other people? Have you seen that? Maybe it's not even related to you. Maybe you've seen unity in other people, in their actions. And if you do, please, first of all, write it here. I'd love to hear it if you did. And if you do, were you there to recognize that? Did you see that? Did you thank the entire creation for creating unity in your life, for showing you that we are already united, that we are already doing that lesson, that we know how to do that lesson? Because this time now is this very, very important lesson. The lesson of being united, it's something that our world have waited for 7,000 years, and we are here now. And before we will finish that lesson, we will have to go through a lot of stages. They will take us through those stages. But after that, well, it's going to be heaven, heaven on earth. And we will not be able to know how it feels, heaven on earth, if we will not learn to look at things from a different perspective, to take the flashlight and show in another direction. We will not be able to receive those new vibrations that are now in our world already. We talked about it last week. If we will not be able to look at other people and see the light in them and see the light in us. So they told us already, they told us this last week, I think it was, that the new vibrations are here in this world. They are here. Some of you may felt that you are very tired. Some of you may felt that you are very hyperactive, and there is a time now which we need to learn how to use those vibrations. But those vibrations are here not just to change us. They are here to help us understand that these vibrations bring us to the unity. They connect us in a better way so that we can understand other people's feelings without needing to talk. And we already know that we can stand next to someone and feel if he's feeling well or if he's tired or if he's angry, because we can see his face, we can feel energetically the way he feels. Okay, we know that, but it's going to be stronger because this lesson of unity is going to show us how connected our vibrations are. And we still don't know how to feel it. We still don't know how we're going to use it. But this lesson is taking us to the next level, and we need to be ready. We need to be ready to see unity in our life and to say thank you. So I'll start. I'll tell you that I don't know if you've seen, but my grandmother passed last week. And was it last week? It was on the almost 2 weeks now. And she passed, and a lot of people wrote to me that they are sorry, and they sent me a lot of hugs. And I really feel that people care for me. And I really felt that unity that they are talking about. So first of all, I want to thank everyone that wrote to me and that I really needed. I really needed that support because it was really difficult days for me. I'm still getting used to that idea. And I really felt that unity then. So, have you felt unity in your life lately? Have you seen people supporting other people? Have you seen maybe someone giving unconditional love to another person in your life? Something that you have seen in your life. If so, write it down to me. Well, thank you, Angela. I see that you're writing to me. Thank you. And I want to see, what did you feel? Where did you experience unity? Okay, so write to me and I will read it. Let's see if there's anything else that we want to know, they want us to say. Okay, I forgot. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, they say don't be afraid to be in your light. Remember that when we are in our light, we're not going to overshine other people. I want to be me. I want to bring my light completely. And at the same time, I want another people to bring who they are, to show their light completely. And not to be afraid to be who we are is something that sometimes people say that they are afraid of being, of failing. And there are people that are afraid of being successful. And they say, don't be afraid from neither. Just choose to be who you are. Just choose to show who you are. What are your abilities? Just be be that light. Be the person that you are. Show that. Be compassionate. Be loving to other people as well. And when we will be able to do that, the people around us will be connected to their compassion, to their love in them, and they will be able to show it as well. Wow. Um, I know that all the messages that they give us is a lot of work. I know that we are here to do that work. That's why our soul came here this time. And if we weren't able to do that, we weren't here. So I'm telling myself that all the time when I'm having rough days, and I'm reminding myself that my soul chose to be here because I have a role and I have the ability to do what they're asking us to do. So if you're here and if you're watching, and it means that you have a role. We all have a role, even the people that are not watching. But if you're here to listen, it means that you have a really big part by sending other people those messages as well, those this information that they might not hear from me, but they can hear it from you, to show them to be in love, in tenderness, in compassion to themselves, to other people, to really compliment other people, to make them feel happy for who they are. They make them feel wanting to know more about their abilities, about how to show who they are. So this is a blessing for us. This is a blessing that we have the guides showing us the way. And not all people are here watching us. So we need to spread it away. We need to show it to more people. So you can share this live and you can share those words and you can just share more love. Just send more love to other people. Thank you so much for your warm words. Thank you, Jennifer, and thank you, Angela. And I see that there are more people with us, but I don't know who they are because not everyone is writing. So thank you so much for watching, and please share this live. We are here every Sunday with a weekly message, every Tuesday at this time with Angels News. So feel free to come, feel free to invite more people and to ask questions. Love you. Have a wonderful weekend.